Zanaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream, never mainstream. You're tuning in to Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You're now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.
Exactly. So, what music do you listen to outside of rap?
Damn, bro. So, like, I used to listen to music that wasn't mine, like, 2 years ago. Like,
Oh, now you don't.
Growing up.
Now you don't listen to music that's not yours?
It's hard. Like, I do. Like, I hear sometimes I turn the radio on in the car just to, like, keep up. Or, like, I'll go on social media and, like, I hear a couple songs, but, like, I just been in my own little perspective world of music, like, for a little bit. You know, that's why, like, I have, like, a sonically different, like, I don't know if you can tell or feel it.
I've been telling you, bro.
It's just, like, a different sonic, like, from my sound. So, like, you know, like, that comes from just being a little bit ignorant to what's going on. And, like, even then, like, I'll have a lot of sessions, people ask me for beats, and, like, my beats are just different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah, they like cater to you.
Yeah, so, like, it's more like if you work with me, like, you have to, like, create from scratch in me so you can get your perspective in it too. Because if you want me to make a beat,
You just gonna get you.
you gonna get me. You feel me? And that's just what it is. Because I don't, like, listen to other people's songs to, like, imitate. You feel me? Like,
Word.
I just try to, like, I just create from a blank canvas. You feel me?
Damn. So there's no, like, producers that you, like, get inspiration from, or?
So, like, there was musicians. So when I first started, like, so I was, like, a big Wiz fan growing up.
Okay.
Like, Wiz, and then went through a Currency phase, but the Frank Ocean, Nostalgia Ultra, House of Balloons, The Weeknd. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, those were, like, those two, like, tapes kind of, like, shaped my, like, how I see music a little bit. Like, those are big inspirations. And also Kid Cudi, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, imagine those three together.
Yeah, for sure. I've been telling you, like, when you were younger that you reminded me of McConan. But as you grown or whatever sonically, I could definitely see The Weeknd. And you say Cudi, but I want to stretch it maybe and say Travis.
Thing about Travis is, like, he just has such a distinct voice.
Yeah, I don't want to say you sound like. I just want to say, like, sonically the way you have your voice and how you can change it. And me and my girl have been saying, like, on the song that we like, In It For Me.
Yeah,
you got a Brent Faiyaz vibe on that, which is kind of like not even what any of the run we just said. Type
Facts.
shit.
It's crazy because, like, it's a blank canvas. So, like, some days, I actually made that at Skip of the Flipper crib. I remember one day, like, we just ended up recording. Everyone went to sleep. I was usually the last one awake. You feel me? So that's when I get my time to create, because, like, I'm usually recording everybody. You know what I'm saying? So my time, I gotta create for myself. So, like, by myself, I just play some chorus, bro. Like, I was just going through that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
no, the song's fire, bro.
Because, like,
fire.
I just feel like, you know, like, I do show a lot of love, but sometimes it's like, you know, what's in it for me? Like I show my love, but it's like sometimes you feel like, you know, you're not getting that love back, and it's like, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
That's just how I felt at that moment. You feel me?
No, it's a beautiful song, my boy. I can't tell you how many times I played it. I think we played it on the show too.
Yeah, we played it on the show. I was live listening to it. You feel me? Appreciate that, showing love.
Already, bro. Already. So, when did the creative side of music come around?
I'll say freshman year of college. So, like, I made my first beat, I want to say 2009, probably before that. You feel me? I don't know. Do you remember that Chris Lewis, I think his name was?
Chris Lewis. I do know. That's kind of wild if there's two of them, but I do know Chris Lewis.
I think, I forgot what he went by, but, like, it was
he
like,
Jamaican?
Nah, he was white.
White Jamaican.
Was he Jamaican? Possibly.
Did he live? I don't want to give his location, but I guess, yeah, we'll talk about it later. But yeah, I think so.
So, like, we were kind of cool. Like, it was a Facebook thing, you feel me? But I seen he was, like, one of the few people that are rapping, like, middle school. You know what I'm saying? So, like, me, like, you know, I had FL Studio on my computer. You feel me? I tried to dabble in some beats, but, like, I hit him up, like, bro, like, yeah, I'm gonna start trying to make some beats, send y'all some beats. You feel me? So, like, made those beats. They were terrible. Like, terrible. You feel me? Like, I posted it on YouTube. I even posted it on YouTube, bro. Like, to this day, I just looked at it 12 years ago.
Damn. It's still up?
It's still up, bro.
How many plays it got?
Like 12. You know what's crazy? It might have been the first beats posted on YouTube. I don't know anyone posting beats on YouTube 12 years ago. You feel me?
Damn.
They were terrible, but like I even like put a little graphics behind it, and every beat the graphics changed. It was like before it was like, you feel me, terrible.
But the visuals was wild.
It was like the idea was there. You feel me? And like that just shows like if you're consistent with any idea, if I was consistent with the idea from then till now, you know,
there's no telling what you be up.
Ain't no telling. And like that's just the lesson I gotta learn. Like, bro, consistency is key. You know, if you start something, you gotta finish. You gotta see it through. You feel me? That's just what it is.
Damn. So that boy said freshman year of college.
Yeah, freshman year. Look at I got
sidetracked.
Sidetracked.
A little bit. I was about to ask another question, but I didn't remember.
No, let me go back. So freshman year of college, bro. So like, went to Alabama, and like I realized, bro, like I didn't want to be in college, but like your passion always kind of like you find the right people. You feel me? So people I was around rapped, so like that's when I first started really getting into making my beats. Like I would people can attest to it. I was the kid that was in this room blasting beats through the window like all day, not skipping class, bro. Like recording music in his room. Like that was me. I was known for that. You feel me? And like, you know, never stopped from that moment. Like came back. I went to school up there for like 3 years maybe. Dropped out, came back down here. Met with other people with the same like mind, you feel me? With music. Got in with that. No, but I just never stayed consistent with like that. And it just I started looking at myself and like, you know, those were I've been so many places. I went to Jamaica, made music. Like in the slums of Jamaica, bro. You feel me? Like when niggas are recording in like shacks.
Yeah.
And like being in all these places, Alabama, people from New York were there, people from Cali. I have so much like different diversities of music that like that built up to what I am today. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's first started in college, I would say.
And it's been going ever since.
Been going ever since. Just been soaking up. You feel me? And like I soak up my creativity through in-person work, not through like imitating online. You know what I'm saying? I did go through that phase though of making type beats, you know?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of producers did.
Yeah, like I used to like bring like Drake songs into my FL studio, and like I still have those mixes too, probably on SoundCloud. I have an old SoundCloud I found too. Like
just try to match the BPM and try
just
to
match the BPM exactly. Like EQ so you only hear the vocals, but like put my beat over. I did that too. You feel me? Yeah.
Word. So did you try rapping first, or did you try making beats first?
Rapping, crazy. So like, I just didn't have like no beats to rap on, bro. Like it's just like the time where everyone's trying to like rap on other people's beats.
Other people's beats, yeah. Just listen
like
to
songs.
Trying to get the last like 20 seconds of the last beat or other beat or whatever. trying to get your bars off and shit. Because rapping over people's lyrics is hard as fuck, but a lot of people did. So that was the times back then. We didn't have YouTube for type beats.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Remy is an all-star back in the days of freestyle middle school, bro.
Shit,
Remy was the nigga rapping like at the table, at the lunch table, bro. He was. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, chill. I don't freestyle no more. The people know me now. Yo, Remy don't freestyle. Back then, yeah. Rap was different for me back then, though. It was so pure.
Yeah.
It was so pure back then.
It was, bro.
So, like, yeah, I didn't really care about what anybody thought about, like, how I sounded. I was just doing it. So I just got to get back to that.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, when I first started rapping, like, I had no one to make my beats. And, like, you know how some people play their old songs and, like, the beats still sound kind of good because it's YouTube beats or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, my old stuff is, like, unlistenable. Because, like, I made the beat and I recorded it.
Let me get your mic right again.
Oh, my bad. Excuse me. I made the beat, and like, just sonically, bro, it just sounds like. Cause I used to record like on headphones.
Oh, okay.
Then I upgraded to like the live mic. You feel me? But yeah.
Yeah, that's how it all starts. I remember recording just off the phone.
Facts.
Just off the phone, having GarageBand on the phone and shit.
Yeah. Or even
having that
voice
the
memos.
voice memo.
Yeah.
But like to have the beat on as well, type shit, and not having it on the speaker next to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Finally download GarageBand. Like, okay, I can record myself and have the beat on here. Okay then. So you said like no producers influenced you type shit, right? You said you just
Producer that influenced me, let me think. Because, like, I cannot say that. Because there's always a producer that's, like, came before me, you feel me?
yeah, because you said like you listened like the Weeknd and Frank Ocean,
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
But I never knew who their producers were. I think the Weeknd produced his own stuff. House Balloons. I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know.
I want to say he produced some of the stuff. I don't know about all of the tracks, but I don't know. I can't call it.
And Kanye, of course. I think Kanye was kind of like the blueprint in a sense. Like, he's my blueprint in the sense of artist, producer, engineer. Like, does it all. You feel me? And like, the blueprint is like, it's possible for me to become a billionaire doing what I'm doing. Like, I have a high ceiling. You feel me? So like,
Facts.
he just stayed consistent, bro. He know how to stand on himself. He believed in himself, and that's all it takes. A belief in yourself, bro, and constant growth. Like, you can see his growth throughout the years. Never stayed the same, bro. Never find him in the same spot. You feel me? So like, once you find yourself in the same spot for too long, you gotta look at yourself like, it's time to upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You ever thought about quitting? Because time, like beats are so
bro.
time consuming and shit.
So many times, bro. I thought about quitting, bro. Like, that's the battle within, bro. Like, I never stopped, but like, there's been times where like I put it to the side, and like, it was actually for the right, like. So every time I had a plan for myself, bro, and I would say this, like, it's my fault, but I didn't let influences, always influence me to like go to their plan, what they think is a better idea. You feel me? And like, regardless of it, maybe it was a better idea. You know what I'm trying to say? For you, like, for someone that fits in that system, but for me, I'm hard-headed first of all. So like, I'll believe in your plan, but like, it's nothing like believing in your own plan, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say, for yourself. And I always had a plan for myself. I always had a vision for myself. And like, I will put my vision to the side in the name of learning, And like, sometimes, you learn what you got to learn and you move forward, bro. That's just what it is. And like, it's your life. So you want to create the reality that you want. So like, a lot of people have like definitions for success in their eyes. You feel me? For me, success is a daily thing. That makes sense.
Nah, it does make sense.
Yeah.
If you can't like have success if you don't aim to have success every day.
Exactly. So like
you can't take a day off.
people think that like success is like having already. Success, bro, is doing what you say you're gonna do for that day and following through and finishing it. You feel me? That's success. And like, when you're successful every day with what you say you're gonna do, that's gonna get you to where you need to go. You feel me? And like, everyone has got to realize, bro, what you say to yourself is more important than what anyone else tells you outside of yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's you versus yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like, you want people around you that align with what you're saying yourself. You know what I'm saying? You always got to be honest with yourself too. You feel me? Like, know what you really want for yourself.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. We're speaking the truth right now, boy. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. What was I saying? Oh, do you think the success of your TikTok challenge, the vibe challenge, gave you a boost, in confidence?
It did, but at the same time, like, I was looking for someone to save me at that time and point. You feel me? Because even I was doing it for 10 years. Maybe 10 years at that point. You feel me? And I'm like, this is finally that moment. Yeah. And like, the way it came about was like, I made that beat 2019, right? Like, I was with the homie in Texas. You feel me? And like, King Vader had hit him up for the beat, and we made that beat for King Vader originally, right? And then King Vader like never just hit back for it. So me and my homie ended up rapping on it. The original song is so like much better than the song I dropped, bro. But it's a whole story, but like, it's like, all right, so the challenge started going crazy. And it's like, I had a choice. Like, my homie Wyatt called me. He was like, bro, you have a choice right now, bro. Like, it's either you're going to just drop the beat and be a producer, or you're going to drop the song and be an artist. too. You feel me? And like that whole night, bro, I sat in that room and I made like 8 different versions of that song.
Until one was right.
And like
Until one was like right to you at the moment, I guess.
At that moment,
you don't really like it.
I hate it. And I listen to the original version every day. It's not every day, but like once in a while, and I'm like, damn, bro. If I just stuck with my gut and just dropped the original version how it was,
yeah,
it probably would have like made a difference. You feel me?
Damn.
But like, I was trying too hard. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
try to capitalize off the momentum and shit. Try to make sure it fit the vibe. And
I usually never have trouble making a song, bro. Like in reality, like when I make my songs, they just flow out naturally. Like, you know what I'm saying, real quick. The flows just come to me natural, and the words just, you know what I mean. The words just gonna come, but the flows are most important.
Yeah.
But that night, bro,
it was probably pressure though.
it was grueling.
It was probably pressure because like it's just I always think of like Joe Budden said the other day, and it relates because like, when you have the hard beat, you got the sample is perfect, drums is nice, engineer is on point. All you got now is the artist is like you fuck it up. It's a waste of everything here. So you had the momentum of the challenge and everything already going. You said so. I could imagine like, oh shit, like I gotta do my best on this. And it's not gonna come out as organic as the original, or you know what I'm saying, is even the beat. You know what I'm saying. Like, you didn't know that was gonna take off like that. So normally when a song, not to cut you off, but normally when a song or something takes off, you don't have to do anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like it's taking off. So I can imagine the pressure you felt that night in the studio trying to come up with something perfect.
Yeah, bro. I was in the crib all night, bro. I've never been that stressed. Like that was like that's stress. Like stress is not real, but like that was the real stress I created for myself. But like so after that, you feel me? So before that happened, so we made the beat, whatever, made the song, never dropped the song. So me and Dawn ended up moving to LA from Texas. You feel me? And like there was like a black TikTok link up. So like that day I'm like, all right, King Vader's getting that beat today, bro. You feel me?
That's the one with all like the anime people around
Yeah.
and shit. I remember.
So like Minicon had came to LA for it too, and he stayed at the crib with us. And I ended up making a song with Minicon. Like, go check out that song. Is you crazy? Minicon funny as hell, bro. And Minicon like the YouTuber too. Like he edits his own videos, bro.
Okay.
Raps,
okay.
you feel me? He FaceTimes King Vader at the crib. He's like, yo, listen to this song, bro. I went crazy. Let's play the song. I'm like, yo, King Vader, by the way, I got this beat you asked for like 6 months back. He was like, yeah, bro, send it to him. Didn't hear nothing back to him. So I'm like, all right, nah. I'm gonna see him today. I asked him about 3 times that day, like, bro, you gonna get this beat? He's like, no, yeah, all right, I'm gonna do the challenge after this. Like, he didn't know, like, you feel me? I'm nagging him about it.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me?
I mean, shit, I ain't mad at you.
I'm on his ass, boy. You feel me? Like, so the whole TikTok thing happens. Like, Dawn's like, I'm gonna go, and I'm like, no, you go, bro. I gotta get this done. You feel me? So Dawn leaves. I wait around a couple hours, get the beat to King Vader. He shoots the challenge that same day. I'm there. You feel me? He shoots it, drops it. The rest is history. It ended up being one of the biggest TikTok songs ever.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. I think it didn't start the dance challenges type shit, but it was in the beginning.
But it gave it the momentum. I feel like that was the most viral like sound and video of like 2020.
You still getting shit off that TikTok,
bro? Like it's a sad situation, bro. So like,
damn. Cause you didn't drop it on distro.
So this is what happened, right? Hit up Sales. That's the artist that made the original sample, you feel me? And like this around the time, bro, everyone's sampling stuff, bro, and all the artists are like, yeah, bro, that's so fire, giving them cosigns, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like pushing their records, them niggas getting deals and stuff off of it. So like my girl pregnant at this moment, bro. Like I'm stressing, bro, you feel me?
Yeah.
So like I hit them up, I'm like, yo, like let's make this an official remix, like, you feel me? I have a song to it, but like I can take my verse off, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah.
I don't even care about the money at this point. Just like let us like make this official. You feel me? Like just get a niggas ghost me, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. That shit like.
Damn.
You feel me? So like, they ghost me. They're not hitting me back, and I'm like, damn, bro. What am I gonna do? I'm freaking out. You feel me? Like, hitting up my homies, like hitting up my girl, like, yo. I'm like, what's the next move? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
This is what
drained
you
at
was
this
kind of
point.
banking on.
Yeah, like people hitting me up, you know what I'm trying to say, but like I know about business like that, you feel me? So I'm getting like $100 here, $100 there, making beats, you feel me? Like, and like people like to this day, Instagram requests, bro. Like I have hundreds of requests in my like Instagram requests that I didn't see until years later.
Oh shit.
You get what I'm saying? So like they ghost me. So I ended up one of this girl named Sarita hit me up. And one of my homie White was like, yo, just have her redo it. So we had her redo it, the sample, and I dropped the redone sample. It did like 250K streams in like less than a week when I dropped it on distros, right? So Teen Vogue hits me up. Oh, we want to use it in we want to use the original version in our virtual prom. Cause remember, like it was during COVID time.
Oh, okay. They were doing like all that fucking
yeah,
the NFT shit,
so
fucking
like,
virtual shit. Everybody's in the fucking parties.
Exactly. So like that would have been my first like sync license, where like I'm just finding out about that right now, like fully. But like they're gonna pay me like a couple bands, you feel me, to use it, you feel me. So like I'm like, so this is. I hit up sales early. They ghosted me, right? But I was like, you know what? Let me at least try doing the right thing and just hitting them up. Because they asked me, Teen Vogue asked me who owns this, that, whatever. So I ended up hitting up sales and like, yo, Teen Vogue hit me up. You feel me?
What happened? What do you say?
I get replied with a cease and desist. They take down the other version I put up on like distros.
Damn.
Yeah. So it was dead after that. That whole situation. You feel me? I'm like. From there, I'm fishing, trying to find ways to like, you know, like who's gonna help me out, like, you know what I'm trying to say. But from that moment, I knew deep down, no one's gonna come save me. You feel me?
You had to get it on your own.
Had to get it on my own, bro.
Or so like let's talk about your chemistry with Lord. I don't know if it's PHX or Fix.
Yeah, Lord Phoenix.
Yeah, okay, Lord Phoenix. Okay. Let's talk about your chemistry with him because you guys got a whole tape together.
Yeah, we got 2 tapes. Love Broken 2.
Okay, yeah, y'all got 2 tapes together. Plus, he's like, you know, you stay with a feature with him. So
yeah. So that's my homie from high school.
Okay.
So when I went to Orlando.
Oh, okay. see what going to different high schools do, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
So like, that's one of my real homies. You feel me? Like, you know, you meet people that like you don't have to talk to every day, but like you hit them up. You know, you got their back. You know, you can always like, you feel me, count on them to have your back. He's one of those homies. You feel me? So like, he been rapping too. He been rapping forever. Like, you know, niggas that you know been rapping forever.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he been rapping forever. So like, we talked about making songs in high school. He was going to the studio in high school. Like,
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And like, from those times, like I didn't really go to the studio, but I was in my dorm room making. Like I wasn't allowed to leave campus because it was a high school. So like I lived on the campus, we weren't allowed to leave.
Damn.
So like I was more stuck to like my dorm, making music, you know. But like we ended up linking up after high school, and like, you know, he was like, bro, let's start dropping songs. You feel me? So it's funny. The first song I did with him, I recorded it at the Blue House.
Word.
You were there that day.
I don't even remember meeting this guy. That's crazy.
You never met him, bro. He sent.
Oh, he sent something over.
He sent the song over, and I freestyled it one take. You were there at the Blue House when I freestyled it.
Man, the Blue House is fuzzy, bro. So
Yeah,
you know,
like, you had invited me. You had invited me. Oh, it's back. You had invited me one day, and like he sent the song. Like, yo, bro, my producer made this beat. Just give me something. So like he sent it, and I freestyled it one time through. We sent it back to him. Like he dropped it. Niggas fucked with it. He dropped it. You feel
That's
me?
crazy. That was when you were bringing your equipment over and shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause I remember we barely had shit over there for a minute. Then we finally got a mic and a interface.
Yeah.
But nobody had shit on their fucking computer. Nobody had a computer, so we had to wait for producers to slide through. That shit was a whole mess.
Yeah.
But it was Blue Times was good house. It was a good time, bro. Blue House was a good time.
Yeah. So from that moment, he just started hitting me up like, let's do a tape.
Or
Cause you know you see, I used to always make songs that are like emotional. You feel me? Like showing my feelings. You feel me? And he was like, I guess you wanted to transition to that because everyone's rapping about hard shit. You know, flexing, like following that blueprint.
yeah.
Like I always stuck to my suburban love story music. You feel me?
Word. Suburban love story should be a tape.
You feel me? Yeah, that's a good idea. You feel
know?
me?
Where so he wanted to transition over to that shit.
Yeah,
Because I mean, it seems like he's a natural at it. To be honest, it didn't seem like he ever had like a different bag.
bro, like, he was a rapper.
Just listen to him on the tapes with you. It doesn't seem like he was rapping it like, you know, boom bap rapping it like he's talking about killing anything. It just sounds like, you know, he's been talking about his feelings and women and shit.
That was his transition, bro. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And like he did a good job with it, bro. Like right now,
for
he's
sure.
doing
Like I
his
said,
thing.
you wouldn't know.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
Word. So let's talk about your most recent project, Johhny Jesus. Well, that's like your most recent, but
Yeah.
the one on DSPs right now.
Yeah, so Johhny G is crazy. Like, I should have been dropped that. Like, so Johhny Jesus was like, you know, like when you know you should be dropping music consistently, but it's like you have the idea, like you're thinking about what everyone else is gonna think. Like every artist goes through that, bro.
No,
you
for
feel
sure.
me? And it's like that's when I was listening to songs on the radio. And I'm listening to mine. I'm like, it don't sound the same. So like, are people gonna accept it? You feel me? So like, that held me back for a long time from dropping. So I focused on everybody else around me. So like, Johhny Jesus means a lot to me because like, it's just a process of everything I've been going through. Like everything in that tape is just real. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Just real feelings.
It sounds real.
Raw. You feel me? So like, it just, know what I say? Save yourself. Jesus, in a sense, saved himself, but he had the blueprint. You feel me? You live a righteous life, bro. It is what it is, but guess what? Like, your blessings always gonna come. Jesus, the most famous person ever to live on this planet. You feel me? Why? Because he stood on his principle. He stood on who he was. You feel me? He had a direct connection with God, and that was within. Like, he never said that he was God in a sense, but he was a human, bro. You feel me? That's what people like. People put him on this pedestal. Yes, he is on the pedestal, but like he came here as a human. So like him on earth was no different than any man on the earth right now. You get what I'm trying to say? He had the same temptations, same urges, no difference.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of like the journey of me like figuring out like who I am, who like why I'm on this earth, like who I want to be. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And just raw emotions, you feel me? I named it Johhny Jesus because at the end of the day, bro, I gotta save myself.
Or what's your favorite track or the standout track to you on the tape? I think I know the answer, but if you want to tell the people.
I don't have a standout track, bro, to be real with you. A letter to myself, though, is probably the biggest impact. Just because it's a letter to myself, you feel me? And like, I had a routine where I would listen to that every single day. Like,
yeah, I remember when you were way before the tape dropped. I think I had came to the studio one day just to work with you and my brother, and then you showed me the tape, and he's like, "Yo, I play this every single day to myself. I play it every day, I play it every day." And then you played it, and I think we played it like 3 times.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
before you showed me the rest of the tape.
I had to. It's just like it means so much to me because like, bro, like that's my growth in that song. You feel me? Like, waiting for me while I'm waiting for you. What the fuck we doing? How many situations you been in, bro? It's like, all right, you waiting for this person to do this, and waiting for that person to do that, waiting for this person to do this, waiting for that person to do that. And they're waiting for, but at the same time, they're waiting for you to do that. So like, in a sense, you have to like,
Both of y'all just waiting.
you have to do for yourself, because when you start doing for yourself, people will see that you're doing and want to start. You know what I'm trying to say? You got to be the example. And like at the end of the song, I said, I know what I got to do. Knowing what you got to do, bro, is the most important thing. Most people don't know what they got to do. They got to get told what to do. You feel me? And that it's an affirmation, though. You feel me? Like, that's really why I made it. It's the affirmation song. So I always know what I got to do every day.
You still play it every day, do you? Or to yourself? Or
Yeah, I do.
you slack a little bit?
I have been slacking to it, but I'm glad we had this interview, because now it's like, it's talking to myself. I can look back at it and be like, yeah, nigga, listen to this shit every day.
Right.
And I can add it back to my little. I started journaling, like noting, like how I feel and stuff, you know, so I can go back and like see how I was feeling on this day and that day, like how I got through it. So like now I can just add it to my notes, so I can like maybe put a reminder in my phone, bro. You know, my routine.
Yeah, no, I won't let you forget that. I won't let you forget. So, how do you know who you want to work with?
It just happens, to be honest. Like, I'll see an artist that's fire. I'll be like, I'm not afraid to reach out. I'll send a DM. I'll send a comment like, bro, you're hard, you're fire. You feel me? Let's tap in. You feel me? And like, if they really want to work, we end up working. If they don't, you feel me? A lot of my work comes from like, you know, word of mouth or like through networks. You feel me?
Word.
So like, yeah, like people see me putting in the work, and like, you know, let me see what that's about, and let's try something different. You feel me? And like one thing about it, like I like meeting artists in the middle. You feel me? So like, they might want to sound for themselves, but like, all right, when you work with me, you're gonna have a different sonic. So like, you gotta meet me in the middle. I know you're used to this, but like, today we're gonna come out your comfort zone. We're gonna try something different. You feel me? Yeah.
Word. So, Johhny G, man, where you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years? Not in Florida. Definitely not in Florida. I'm trying to leave Florida. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to see the world, for real. Because I know, like, the world is bigger than just our reality here, you know? In 5 years, I see myself traveling the world, you know, making music everywhere in different places.
Word.
Yeah.
Keep going. About.
Yeah, because, like, up to this point, I can make so much different types, but, like, there's so much different genres I still haven't, like, even heard of. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, so much music out there.
And, like, I don't try to imitate unless I've, like, been around it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, Drake, say what you want about him, but, like, whenever if he's gonna make a dancehall track, he gonna go to Jamaica.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? He gonna get with a dancehall artist and work with him and like learn that perspective. So like, that's why he's great, because when he does do, you can call it culture appropriation, whatever. Who cares, bro? Niggas just creating, bro. And like, he goes there and shows them the respect that they deserve. You feel me? Like,
and he brings a lot of attention to these cultures.
Yeah. So like, you gotta like, it's good and bad with everything. You can focus on the bad or you can focus on the good. You feel me? That's your choice. That's kind of, you know what I'm trying to say? Shows where your mind's at.
Is there any artists in the industry or local that you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet? It could be artists or producers.
Who haven't I worked with that I want to work with? Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't, like, it's not to, like, diss anybody or not, but I don't, like, wake up thinking I want to work with this person, that person. Like, it's just, like, happens. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But
you don't have, like, a...
Definitely Kanye. I just want to see, like, his process. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, my Beam, you know Beam. He told me I cook up, like, Pharrell. Like, I have a similar, like, creative process with him. But, like,
okay.
I just want to see, like, you know, like, what's Kanye's creative process? Like, what's Kid Cudi's creative process? Like, what's Travis Scott's creative process? You know what I'm saying?
Or,
like, you know, like...
You won't want to just, like, be in a room, not necessarily, like, do a song with them. You just want to learn. No.
Of course I want to make a song with them. Like, because at the end of the day, everyone I work with, I have to meet in the middle with, regardless of it. You feel me? Like, I always got to put my soul. I put my heart on my sleeve, bro, my music. Like, my soul into it. You feel me? So, like, of course, I would sit back first to begin with. Like, you don't always want to, like, because when I first started making music, bro, I was kind of, like, very selfish with it. It was hard to work with me just because, like, you know, like, me. It's my process. You feel me?
Yeah.
Music is personal to me. But, like, you got to realize you're not the only one like that. So, like, sometimes me taking a step back and learning how to, like, see how other people work so you can, like, gel. Some people are better at drums. Some people are better at melodies. You know what I'm trying to say? Some people are better at the ending process, the mixing. That's their favorite part. So, like, you just have to know, like, what that person's favorite part of the process is. You feel me? Let them shine, and where they shine, and I shine where I shine. You know what I'm trying to say?
Or no.
Now, it might not necessarily always be the same. Yeah.
Or so we gonna get into these rapid fire questions before we end off. You don't gotta think too hard on them. You know what I'm saying? Just in and out. You know. Yeah. First question I'm gonna ask. What was something that your parents used to trip about that you never understood?
Saturdays. So I was raised Seventh-day Adventist, you feel me? So, like, I get it. Like, the religion was like, you know, Saturdays you can't listen to this type of music. You can't go out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you celebrated Sabbath?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Growing up. Like, when I was little, I didn't understand it. I was, it was frustrating me. I didn't get to go to no, like, school, like, dances.
Yeah.
Or parties and none of that stuff. You know what I'm trying to say?
You couldn't listen to, you couldn't watch TV or anything like that?
Yeah, I
either?
wasn't allowed to watch TV on Saturdays unless it was, like, gospel or, like, Christian movies. You know what I'm trying to say?
Damn.
And, like, I never understood. I'm like, Mom, it's my childhood. I'm losing my childhood because, you know, what you feel like about a religion. And, like, I never understood it at that point. But I get it now a little bit. But, like, that was something that my whole life I battled with, you know?
Is that something that you would, like, what you call it? Since you have a daughter now, is that something that you would enforce, like,
I wouldn't
her, or,
enforce it, but, like...
You introduce her to make it an option, like, this is what I did.
Yeah, I'd make it an option just because, like, you know, like, there's good and bad in everything. And, like, there's a lot of good in it. Like, you could learn discipline, you know, you can meet good people with it. But, like, you know, I also want her to, like, have a choice of who she wants to be, you know? Like, that's one thing about it. It's very controlling.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that shit to my son.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. I see people go through that shit. I used to live around a hella Orthodox Jews and see them shit. Yeah, I'm good. If Naked and Afraid approaches you with 30 bands to be on the show, you doing it?
30 bands? Naked and Afraid? Maybe. I mean...
10 episodes.
Yeah, why not? Just because, like, it's just an experience, bro. Because you never know, like, what if you have to go through that bitch in real life, like, real life scenario.
Right. Shit, I done been through this.
Yeah, I know what to do already.
30 bands don't sound bad either.
Yeah, and a quick 30 ball, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? You trying to fuck on the first night, or you a gentleman back in your younger days?
It depends on on, like, the vibe she gave me. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's always it's always the answer I get. I'm just waiting for somebody to just throw me a sideball answer. But that's pretty much, it's always
at the end of the day, bro, like, every girl can choose to be a hoe. Every girl can choose to be that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if she want to be that for you, then, like, she can be that for you. If she want to be a hoe for you, she can be a hoe for you. You feel me? So it's like, what type of energy are you giving off? You feel me? Who do you want to be in her life? Like, you can be that one night, whatever, and you can even have the one night and it can last for longer than what you think it is. You feel me? But, like, it all depends on the vibe, bro. Because, like, sometimes, even nowadays, I think about it, like, sometimes being a friend to these girls, bro, is more important than the smashing.
Nah, facts.
Yeah.
Would you rather throw away love or money?
Money, bro. I'll throw away money. Because at the end of the day, bro, like, genuine love is hard to come by, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I've chosen the money over love. And, like, you know, the money is good, you feel me? But, like, at the end of the day, bro, I'll choose love over money, bro. Because money right now, money's about to be, you know what's going on with the US dollar?
Different podcast. Nah, but I definitely feel you on that, though. I feel you on
love can be an asset, bro. Like, you got to realize, bro, love can be an asset. If you know how to use love, if you know how to be love, that can be your biggest asset. And that can get you places that money can't get you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And there's niggas that try to use their money and fake the funk, bro, and everybody knows.
Nah, for sure, bro. For sure. I definitely do appreciate you pulling up. I don't want to cut you off, cut this interview short, but we are running out of time.
No, you good.
But I do appreciate you pulling up, man. You my dog, bro. I've been knowing this nigga forever, bro. Since we was kids. Kids.
Facts.
Kids, bro. But you have anything else that you want to say for the people real quick before we end it?
Yeah, bro. I got another tape about to drop. 16 songs. Johhny Good Times. You feel me? Yeah, look out for that. Cracking Codes. You feel me? That's the company I have right now. You know, and, like, we're in beginning stages a little bit.
Okay.
But, like, you know, we have a lot of projects coming up. You know, I got Billy, there's Chowder. You feel me? So, yeah, guys, come tap in with us. We got production needs for you. You feel me? Videography needs, graphic arts. If you need beats, you know, studio time. You know, come tap in with me.
Already, man. You heard it here first. I'm your host with the most, the little butt on his motherfucking toast. And this has been another fucking episode of the Florida Vibe Directory, man. You make sure and like and subscribe to the channel and all that good shit. We are out of here.
Peace.
Shout out to Luke.
The This is Zanaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Johhny G, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is mainstream, never mainstream. You're tuning into Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You're now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.